Hey guys, it's Hannah, and today I'm finally gonna do a psoriasis Q&A. You might know me from Tik Tok, ScratchyScalp. I posted a TikTok asking you guys to ask questions to be in my YouTube video. I also put it in the caption to ask questions in other videos because I get hundreds of questions a day that I just can't answer them all. So I thought I would answer them all in this video. I actually made another video similar to this last time I posted, but it's been months. I have new products and I have more experience on psoriasis. So let's see. Do you take a biologic? I do, but not for the reason you think. I have Crohn's disease, unfortunately. So I was already on Humira when I got scalp psoriasis, and that also might be the reason why I got scalp psoriasis. But no, I do not take any other biologic for psoriasis. Are you ever embarrassed to be out in public, or have you been? I was so embarrassed. Because my hair looked like this, I did not want to go anywhere. I never had my hair up in public, and I had long thick hair, and the most I would do is put my hair back like this, but put like so many hairs in place where it covered that huge bald spot. And it was so hard to hide it, especially when the bald spots started getting worse. I didn't want anyone to touch my hair. I did not go to hairstylists, did not let my friends braid my hair or do my hair of any type. But then I eventually learned that it is so not a big deal. If there's anyone who sees you and judges you for that, are you okay at home? What kind of problems do you have that you are so disgusted with my hair, my scalp, my life? And they would just be like, wash your hair. Like, I can't believe you just solved scalp psoriasis. Thank you for just telling me to wash my hair. Next question, how did it start? It started about a year ago, February, March 2022, and were they little spots? I didn't have little spots at first. I had scales behind my ear, but I was picking at it and it just kept growing up, and eventually bald spots on this side were born. Did picking make it grow bigger or worse? Worse. How did you know what it was? I did not know what it was at first. I'd never heard of psoriasis. I just knew something like wasn't right. I knew that this is probably like a skin condition that I'm developing. The first dermatologist I saw said eczema. I did have another dermatology appointment after that, and I asked her to look at my hair, and she said, yeah, that's psoriasis. Why is your other dermatologist telling you that it's not? This is clearly psoriasis. She gave me the proper products. Do you feel the psoriasis patch is growing? I mean, it's not like you touch it and it like grows in front of you. If they didn't wash their hair well enough, it might come back in like less than 24 hours. That's what sucks about this disease, is you can manage it, but it has to be all the time. But I do feel it growing every day after wash day. Like when I know it's coming back. Just never leaves. How did you start the process of treating it / getting diagnosed from someone who thinks they have it too? The first thing I noticed was I had to peel it out of my hair. With dandruff and buildup and stuff like that, little flakes in your hair, it comes out when you shake it. But with scalp psoriasis, you have to physically pick it out of your hair in order to get the plaque out. I just tried putting moisturizer in the back of my ear, and it did not get any better. It didn't heal anything. I went to a dermatologist, then she gave me proper products. What would you do if you were in public and a stranger said, there's a big white chip in your hair? Cry. I've never had a random person point that out to me before, and honestly, I would never go in public again. I don't even care if that's a kid that says that. I'm gonna cry. I would just kind of like sit there like, yeah. Cool. Is psoriasis genetic, or does it just occur over time due to like specific conditions? Both. Psoriasis can be genetic, and an event can happen that makes them develop psoriasis. I've heard people say after surgery, after they gave birth, they were born with it. The weather especially, during dry scalp seasons, you can get some type of flare-up. But that does not guarantee that you will get psoriasis. Some people just develop it. I have it all over my body. I'm an unmarried girl, and it makes me so insecure about what will happen after I get married. Or should I even get married? First of all, you deserve to get married. Psoriasis is not a reason to not fall in love. If someone is not interested in you because of your body psoriasis, then they're not worth it whatsoever. Psoriasis should not be a reason for someone to not love you. If someone actually loves you, then there's no way, shape, or form that they should care about your skin conditions. Whoever shames you for that is a loser, honestly. It sucks that your insecurity comes from a skin condition that you can't help. And from your profile, darling, You are gorgeous. What do you mean you're insecure? You are stunning. But I do hope you get married if that's what you want. How can I prevent a flare-up? Well, first things first, you have to know your triggers. Some people go vegan, gluten-free, sugar-free, caffeine-free, dairy-free, all of the frees. Happiness-free. And environmental factors like fall and winter can give people really dry scalp and make it worse. But if you don't know your triggers and you're trying to prevent a flare-up, I suggest getting a shower scalp scrubby. It is lifesaver. It really did put me on my journey to finding out how to clear my scalp psoriasis. And let me tell you guys, it's working because this used to be a bald spot. A year ago, this was baby smooth bald. So once I started using that scalp scrubby, it really prevented flare-ups for me. What causes scalp psoriasis, and if so, what are ways to prevent it? Scalp psoriasis is an autoimmune disease. It does not currently have a cure, unfortunately. We can send rockets in space and put submarines to the bottom of the ocean, but not figure out scalp psoriasis. Whatever. And if so, what are ways to prevent it? Like I said before, one of the best things to do to prevent it is know your triggers first and foremost, and get a shower scalp scrubby. Like, I'm just gonna promo that until the end of time. Another way to prevent it is to just be consistent with it. Manage it every morning, every night, when you get ready in the morning, when you go to bed at night. Make sure it's given the attention that it really needs. What were your first symptoms? Scratching behind my ear. It was itching like crazy. And like I said before, when you itch it, this ooze pus comes out. So that was definitely the first symptom where I knew, like, this isn't conditioner and shampoo that I forgot to wash out. Like, this is an actual skin problem. Is it hard having scalp psoriasis? I mean, yeah, I know there's like world hunger and wars and homelessness and all that, so it's not the hardest thing in the world, but it is really, really inconvenient more than anything. It can be hard to manage, but just having it in general and having to do extra in the shower and spend money on products and stuff and spend all of your time like trying to figure out what is going on, products you can use. It's so inconvenient. It wastes my time, the time I'm never gonna get back. Next question. When you do that, do your spots weep a clear liquid? Mine does, yes. I don't know the scientific term, but it's absolutely common, but that does happen to me almost every time. What shampoo do you use? I use Ketoconazole shampoo. In my opinion, it really, really helps me. I was prescribed it, but there are products out there with the Ketoconazole ingredient in at drugstores, Walmart, Target, stuff like that. Is there any treatment for your scalp, or will you just have it for eternity? Maybe. There are people who take shots, find their perfect management routine, and it never shows up again. Those people are lucky. There are people who can eventually grow out of it, or it just whittles away and stops coming back. So I don't know if I'll have it for eternity. Maybe. Maybe I'll have that tramp stamp for the rest of my life. It'll be my trademark. Do you ever think of shaving your hair? Only every time I do my management routine. I'm not going to shave my hair because it would just make the psoriasis even more noticeable. Like, you can't see it now, but imagine if my head is shaved, you would see all of it. There are some people who said they shaved their head like 3 times and it finally went away. I'm not doing that. Sorry. So I think that's all the questions I'm gonna answer today. Most of them are just the same questions over and over, so I'm glad I covered what I think is everything. If you have more questions, comment them down below. Make sure you like this video so I know you want more content like this, but I'll see you guys later. Bye.